Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we are going for something I've seen on the shelves millions of times, never picked up. For no real reason other than that, well, just didn't. The beer apparently has been voted the best triple hop ever. Is that the case? We'll find out. The beer in question is this one. It is Duvel Tripel Hop Citra. And it is a triple hopped beer. Apparently the best ever, voted that way too. I didn't vote, so maybe it's not. Who knows? Did everyone vote? We'll take it with a pinch of salt. Anyway, it's a 330ml beer and it weighs in at 9.5%. And it was, how much did I pay for this? I think, what, £2.50 in Tesco? Something like that. Anyway, it's got three varieties of hops. You've got Citra, something that says here, SARS, and Styrian Goldings. And it says on the back, Discover Citra, voted by our fans, there we are, as the best hop variety for our special Duvel Tripel Hop. Citra enriches the already unique taste of Duvel with rich, putting words in that don't exist. Citra enriches the already unique taste of Duvel with fresh notes of grapefruit and tropical fruit. There we are. So, that's what we get. Anything more on here? Who is it imported by? No. Nothing of any particular relevance, so it's not big beer from what I can read on here. Anyway, that doesn't really matter, does it? It's all about the beer. The best before on this one, by the way, is June 2020. And there we are. So, let's crack her open and pour. And see what we get. So the pour is going to be pale. It's bound to be. Yes. Wow. That is crazy pale. Ridiculously so. We've just had a bit of a power cut, ladies and gents. Bit of a brown out. That's probably why the lights went a bit funny. And my PC turned off. So there we are. So, that's the beer. Crazy, crazy pale. Very clear. A little bit carbonation. We've got what? Finger and a half of white head. That's a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Inconsistent. It's neither tight nor loose. It's not particularly marshmallowy. It's a typical beer head. As for the aroma, it's a little bit soapy. That's interesting. Soapy. Anyway, not getting much of Citra coming from it. I expect normally a lot of zesty lemon and that kind of sweet sherbet. None of it. Let's see what it tastes like, shall we? Cheers. Ooh, that is ever so slightly sour, but sweet. It's sweet yet sour. It's sweet on the finish, sour up front. Not bad sour, just a little bit sharp. It's very deceiving. It does not drink like 9.5%. There we are. So, as well as a brown out on the power, we had a battery pack run out on the camera. So here we are. So yeah, so it's a little bit sour up front and then it fades into sweetness. It does not drink like 9.5%. That's exactly where we were. It's ridiculously pale, ridiculously easy to drink. Now, there's nothing, it's not particularly hop forward for something that's triple hopped. I was expecting much more of a hop bitterness. There's not a lot of that there. I mean, it's pleasant enough, don't get me wrong. I like that element of sharpness up front that fades to sweetness, but the hop profile isn't really there, which is interesting. It's probably something to do with the type of yeast it's used, but it's got like a wine-like quality. That is nice because it's different, but maybe kind of should play second fiddle to something that's triple hopped, in my humble opinion. And it is just that, it's an opinion. Everyone likes different things, so more power to you. It makes the world go round, having these little differences. But as for this particular beer, I quite like it. You know, it's got things I like, but equally it's got things missing that I am missing, basically. I would like a little bit more bitterness. I would like a little bit more hop profile. So there. Yeah, let's give it a bit of a score, shall we, before we have any more power-related issues. So, let's just top that off. Whoa! Ladies and gents, we have a spillage. It went a bit OTT there. Does not like an aggressive pour, I will say that now. Just pause the video, back in a sec. So yeah, it does not like an aggressive pour in any way, shape or form. So pour it sensibly, ladies and gents. I'm just pouring the dregs in now. I've dealt with the overspill. So, Duvel Tripel Hop Citra. Would I buy it again? Do you know, I think I would. There's enough of things that I do enjoy without sort of suffering too much for the things that it's missing. It's a sensible price, a decent ABV, and it's got pretty decent flavour. Would I rush out and buy it again? No, I wouldn't, I'll be honest. I prefer something with much more hop presence. But yeah, it is what it is. It's a little bit flat in the flavour profile for me. Okay, yeah, it's got that initial sourness that fades to a sweet, deceptive finish that gives no clue to the 9.5% ABV contained within. So I'm going to give Duvel Tripel Hop Citra 3.75 out of 5, I think. No, sorry, 3.5. I was saying 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, that's where we are. It's reasonable, but not great. You know, I like the bottle shape. It's kind of unique. I've not seen one like that for a long time. I don't see them very often at all. Well, that's a lie. I see them all the time on the shelf in Tesco and I'm just waffling. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, this has been the Duvel Tripel Hop Citra. I've been Nick and I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye.